Over how to do this exercise, I realize it's super difficult and borderline impossible, so don't worry. It was kind of. So I'm going to go over how you could do that. I did the first two. I think I might have gone over it last video. Each man is an island. No man is an island, sorry. An island would not be the way to describe any man, okay? Entire of itself is genitive, such as something that is its own thing. So you can kind of change the verbs around, or the pronouns. Each is a piece of a continent, of the continent. Does it say the continent there? Yeah. So I would just say the continent has each as a piece. Okay, so that would be objective, right? Boom. If a clod were to be washed away by the sea. So this is passive voice, but the sea is still being inactive, right? The sea is doing it. So it's like if the sea's wave washed away a clod. So now it would be genitive. Boom. Europe is the less. So how would I make Europe's entirety would be less? So here we go. So it goes from, what does it say? It says would be the less. Oh, be it better. So I make it from subjective, from subject into genitive. Okay, as well as if a promontory were, as well as if a man, as if a promontory were. I just say a promontory's self in the entirety. There's another easy way. You just make it into a thing's self, and you make it genitive. It's easier to make a subjective case genitive. As well as if a manner of thine own. So that's why did I put that? I put objective. I put that wrong. Oops. That's genitive. Thine is your own. Okay. As well as if a manner of thine own. Okay. So I'll just pay it in a different. That house fell into the sea. Okay. So now it's subjective because it's that house. Okay. Or I'll just say, I'll put genitive and then I'll put subjective. Or thine friend. Okay, thine is obviously objective, or that friend of yours. Friend, you always talk about were to be eaten by a shadow monster. And then it would be subjective again, in the subjective voice. Boom. Each man's death diminishes me. So now it's the man's death. It's his thing. So I'm going to change that. And okay. Every time someone, I'll just take that's the one, so I'll dies, I die a little inside. So it goes from generative to subjective voice. For I am involved in mankind. So it's the action. So how would I change that? It goes from objective to, I can make it simply, change it. Now it's changing it. Bigger thing, of which I am a small part. Therefore, send not to know. I'm going to skip that line because I'm, for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. So whom is genitive. How do I, no it isn't. It's obviously objective. So, send not to tell. Who has that darn bell tolling for them? You are the one who actually died. Sorry. Well, that's what it says, though. Are the one who died. And there it is.